to another comic show video. Today we're doing the season final review for She-Hulk episode 9, and the episode's called Whose Show Is This? And it's 34 minutes. If you guys don't know what exactly I do on the comic show, and you guys are just new or just returning to my channel, you guys have been watching my channel for a very long time. So for the new people, I never just do reviews for Netflix, Disney Plus. Want to go see movies in theaters? I'm trying to explore other shows out there, like on Crave and HBO, as I possibly can, and other things I'm trying to do reviews for, like video games. I'm trying to do trailer reactions, video game reviews, theory videos, unboxing videos, which I haven't done any of those in a very long time. But I am thinking about a couple good theories in some future video projects. So stay tuned for those in the future. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you guys get notified when I do those videos, and I'll be happy for you guys for your love and support. And so yeah, so today is the final review for She-Hulk. We have gone through a long road watching this show, and it's really one of the most watched shows on Disney Plus right now, and I can probably see why. Same thing with Andor. Those two are side by side with each other, with the best shows on Disney Plus, as is stated right now. And I can, like I said, I can definitely see why they're very popular, because they're basically showing us how they got their basically how She-Hulk got her powers, and she's learned to adapt how to use them. And then with Andor, we got to see a little backstory, like how he became from being from a kid from a planet, and he is slowly becoming a smuggler slash being a hitman with the Empire. But yeah, so anyways, the episode's 34 minutes. I'm gonna see what happens, and I'm gonna try to see if there's any Easter eggs or anything I can catch up with my eye, and I'll mention it with my review just a little soon for you guys. So I'll catch you guys in the next 30-something minutes. Hey guys, so I am back. So I've officially finished with the entire episode of episode 9 of She-Hulk. Now, I've been hearing a lot of rumors that this episode wasn't too great, like the other previous episodes were, because there's a lot of people that speculate that the CGI for, well, it's not really a big spoiler, because it's been out, the last episode's been out since last Thursday. So so we got to know and notice Hulk's son Scar from Sakaria. So he went back to Sakaria, and he found out that he had a son, and then he brought him to meet with the with Jennifer Walters' family, and introduce his flesh and blood of a son named Scar, or Scar, or whatever which. And yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I know I'm telling a little bit of the ending of the episode, but I just want to get this out as straightforward. I mean, yeah, it was very cool to see his son and all, but they needed to fix the CGI on him a little bit more, too, like they did with She-Hulk. Don't get me wrong, the episode was really good. I didn't like it, but that's one big major thing they should have fixed, like they did with She-Hulk. And I mean, they should have changed his facial features a little bit more, and then hit his hair a little bit more, a little bit more buffier or something, or more. I don't know, but they're trying to stay true from a little bit from the comics and bring it to the real life thing, to the big screen. I can see why they want to bring a lot of these characters into the show, but either way, for the entire episode of She-Hulk, episode 9, we find out who created Intelligenza. It was Todd Phillips, the guy who was one of the guys that basically She-Hulk, aka Jen Walters, went on a date with on that dating app. Then he decided to go against Jen by making this website, Intelligenza, trying to throw everybody against her, and then he hired a guy to go on dates with her. That was that Josh dude, and he slept with her, and then that was the one that previous episode where he ghosted her. Sorry, where he ghosted her for a couple of days, and that was when ML Oblonsky told Jen to delete his number, don't talk to him anymore, and yeah, so we haven't seen that guy since. So he was the one that took blood from Jen when she was sleeping, and took a video of her when she was sleeping as well too. So he was actually the one that was working for Todd Phillips of Intelligenza. And as soon as Jen found out that he was the King Hulk dude, that was the one that created that entire thing, there was this big epic climax where how they wanted to end the episode, but basically there's not a lot in the beginning that was happening, but she's trying to hide from society because in the last episode she kind of wrecked her friend's wedding, and she got so berserk because she saw that video behind the screen, and then she got thrown into that same institution where Emil Blonsky was thrown into prison, and now she's in there and she's trying to convince everybody she didn't mean to be that crazy and destroy everything. And it shows you her best friend Nikki shows up, and that one other dude, I can't remember his name, and they are able to find out how to meet up with King Hulk, and they find out it's Todd Phillips, and apparently Emil Blonsky was one of the people that was kind of helping with the website, but he still didn't want to throw himself under the bus with Jen. But as soon as Jen went to his institute to relax and stay safe from society, from the press, she found out that this big meeting he was going to was where the kind of that where the headquarters where Intelligenza is, and it's where she bumped into Todd Phillips and sees Amel in an abomination form, and he's like, "Wait, you're breaking your what's that? How's that word? Say again? Premonition or something like that, where he broke his promise about not turning into an abomination, and now after the later on he actually gets thrown back into prison. But before then, it was kind of interesting. Everyone was popping in this room. Titania shows up, trying to beat up everybody. Bruce shows up in Hulk form and tries to help her cousin. There's a lot of freaking cameos popping in, and all of a sudden She-Hulk, aka Jen, is like, wait. So this is what the season finale is gonna be like. So it went towards the main menu of the Disney Plus thing. It's like, wait, so you're just gonna come into the dashboard of Disney Plus trying to click away from this? No. We're gonna go to the headquarters and we're gonna try to fix this ending. So it shows the main menu of Disney Plus. She pops out of the She-Hulk cover photo thing, and she breaks open one of the Marvel tab back behind the scenes for She-Hulk, I think. She swings herself inside, and she's going towards she's sneaking her way towards the building where the producers are thinking of the ending for the season finale. She's talking to these people. It's like, well, we didn't come up with this idea. You have to go talk to Kevin. So it's like, oh, so Kevin Feige, so we get to see Kevin Feige in the show. So not only the fact she's going to see Kevin, but during the process, Kevin is actually an AI, artificial intelligence. So I was like, wait, so it's not Kevin Feige, so it's an AI. So basically, the AI is the person that's been pulling up the ropes, how to make the endings right for She-Hulk, and she was just talking to the AI, saying, yeah, I don't want everyone just popping in at the very end. I want to change some things. I want Emil Blonsky to rebel himself from not turning into an abomination. I want it to be a daytime. I don't want Todd Phillips to become a villain's Hulk version. So, because apparently he stole the blood from She-Hulk, right? So he turned into freaking Hulk form, and so she changed that from she asked the AI Kevin to change that, and so he did that. He fixed Abomination. He turned it to daytime. And a few other things. And after he's like, okay. Here's the funny thing. She kind of hinted, well, what else are we gonna see in the show? Freaking X-Men, and she puts her thumbs up and looking at the camera. It's like no, and then and Kevin's like, no, that's classified. We got to feature things for that. You can't not know about that yet. It's like, so she hinted X-Men. Spang. So she has said X-Men. So we are going to be seeing the X-Men sooner or later in the future. Oh, me excited. Me excited. And then after that, it goes straight back. She goes straight back into her show, and then she tells Todd Phillips that you better prepare yourself. So you're going to trial for doing this stuff to me. So she is, and then Daredevil shows up. Helps tries to help her with the situation. And says like, "Oh, sorry, you're too late. Um, you're too late, Daredevil. I got everything." But it's like, "Oh, so I came here for nothing." So, and after it goes towards the family dinner with Jen and her family, her parents, and then Daredevil's there, so Matt Murdock's there, like having dinner with them, and her dad is trying to convince, like, she's trying to talk to him and saying how much money he makes in Hell's Kitchen. And he's just like, really? And she's like, really, Dad? Why are you asking him this stuff? He's like, oh, I just want to know what he does over there in New York. And then after Bruce shows up with his son, Scar, and then with the bad CGI right there, I mean, he doesn't look too bad, but they should have fixed it a lot more like they did with She-Hulk in the beginning. But yeah, either way, it was really good. I really liked it. I know a lot of people say that there was a few things they should have fixed during this episode, but it was cool to see, a little behind the scenes kind of thing where Jen went to go talk to Kevin, but I thought it was going to be Kevin Feige, but it ended up being a freaking AI. And we got to see, and during the process when she was talking to the AI thing, if you see in the background, you can see like comic books like in these like cases, and you can also see like video clips of all the other Marvel movies in the background. And she's like, "What the hell is what is this place?" It was actually kind of cool, actually, how they did that. I was like, "Huh, that's pretty neat. I like that. It was pretty cool." So for the rating for the episode, I know for a lot of people have been giving it like some low ratings for this episode. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing because there's a lot of things they could have like refixed, like for example, Hulk's son, hands down. My brother even says like, yeah, get ready to see some bad CGI for his son. He's like, okay, and I kind of believed it too. So I was like, well, they need to improve themselves with the CGI these days. So before you guys go releasing a new episode, look it over for a long little while. It's like, oh, so let's say one of the designers is like, oh, Scar doesn't look that good. We need to change his looks a little bit more to be more modern-like or something like that with like we did with She-Hulk, because a lot of people didn't like the way that She-Hulk looked when we showed the first trailer for the show. So you guys need to think before you guys release an episode. It's like, okay, so we need to change a little bit of his looks a little bit before we need to release this episode. Otherwise, we're gonna get a lot of hate about it. And look what's happening. Got a lot of hate. But yeah, still for the rating, I think I'm just gonna give it a I'll give it a 3.8 out of 5. Yeah, I mean, as much as of the season finals, I like giving it like high ratings, but just like this episode in particularly should have been worked on a lot more, with more effort. And don't get me wrong, the show is really good, but there's a lot of things they could have fixed in this episode, and they should really get on that. If there's gonna be a second season, if there is, make sure to fix all your fixes before you release an episode. Because a lot of people are still going to continuing to say a lot of hate about a lot of things, and they're going to have a lot of people making petitions. It's like, okay, you guys need to change this, you guys need to change that, otherwise we're not going to watch it, or we're going to unsubscribe from Disney Plus and go to some more like Netflix or Hulu or whatsoever, or Roku, something like that. So that concludes it. So that's my review for She-Hulk episode 9, the season final, and hope you guys enjoyed this road of me doing reviews for the entire series. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these Disney Plus shows in the future. I got my Andor review show episodes to do too, so we'll continue to watch those. We still got a couple more episodes of those going on until the somewhat middle of November, until it's over, I think. Yes. And but yeah, so that goes it. And tomorrow I'm gonna go see Black Adam with Wes at my Galaxy Cinemas in Chilliwack. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be a best movie ever, guys. It's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned for that tomorrow's video. It's gonna be amazing. So Dwayne Johnson, let's get Black Amplified. Huzzah! So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.